sure. And now it's a question of, can he win the big game? He's done this in college with Clemson, but he has yet to show that knack here. It's a handoff first to Travis Etienne, though. And he'll get 2. And we do have an injury on the play. It's Barnes, backup defender. I believe he tossed his helmet in frustration, does Barnes. Now, 2nd and 8. The handoff was initially to Etienne. In the gun, Etienne to his right side. He has a man in motion. Number 14, I believe that's Gerald Everett, but I could be incorrect on that. Lawrence dropping back. Lawrence pressured, but turns and fires. Finds Etienne. He'll drag his way to the first down. And another Lions injury. That's to Darius Smith. They can't really afford too many of those. They've already and here comes Smith going to the lockers. And you hate to see that early because they're already low on personnel on the rush without Aiden Hutchinson. But they got to make do. That's just the way it goes in the NFL. Again from the gun. 3 snaps, 3 guns. Lawrence, 3 passes. Firing. Oh, and it's a nice tip down by number 23. I believe that could be Terrion Arnold, but I have to double check. No, it's Davis. My apologies. Carlton Davis. Nice diving play on the ball to knock that free. Knock that loose. Knock that away is what I want to say. It's been a while since I commentated. Lawrence firing. He'll find Etienne again. He'll pick up a healthy 8 yards. That's 2 for 17 for Travis Etienne Jr. 3rd and 2. Now the Lions are going to hope to bow up here. Defend this short yardage situation. Lawrence has been in the gun. Lawrence has passed 4 times. Fired and caught. I believe that's Brian Thomas Jr. It is, and it's a first down for Jacksonville. Signaled by Thomas Jr., a very talented young player, and one of the focal points of their offense. Now under center for maybe the 2nd time total. He'll hand off to Etienne, and he'll drag for 4. He's got 2 rushes on the day. I might have misspoke and said he had only the 1, but that's his 2nd. Now beyond the midfield mark at the 47. Another man in motion. Could be Tutu Atwell, I believe. He'll find what I believe to be Atwell, number 86. Again, a great addition to this team. Kind of a forgotten figure after his draft status in Los Angeles. But he's made a name for himself here this season. Handoff will go to Etienne. He'll slash up the middle for another 8 yards. And the Lions defense is on their back heel right now. It has to be said. Lawrence, he'll fake the handoff. It's a rush from Anzalone. It's a fumble. Anzalone picks it up. Oh, and he's ruled down. I believe that's Anzalone. Let me double check the name on that. It is. And I think he was rushing off the OLB edge. And that's a forced fumble on Trevor Lawrence. And a one-handed grab, I believe, if it shows us here. Look at this. A one-handed scoop out of Anzalone. And it looked like he could have been off and running, but they're going to call him down. And up come the Lions again. A nice fumble forced. A bad loss of the ball by Lawrence. It'll be Lions football, no questions asked. 33-6. We saw that earlier, but it probably will cut that part out. So 33-6 season for Goff. He's one of the better quarterbacks in the game today. Really resurrected his career. It's been said time and again by Campbell. Handoff is to Montgomery. He'll take a massive shot from Cisco, I want to say, number 23. But he'll hold the rock there for 3. An I formation single back here. Hand off again to Montgomery. He'll meet the same player in the hole, number 33. I said Cisco. I don't know if I was right there. I apologize. I shouldn't make an assumption. 3rd and 2. They're going to hand off 3 times in a row. Slashing is Montgomery. He'll get through. He'll make one man miss and get the first down. A nice run by David Montgomery, having to carry the load after being the 2nd man in line all season. With Jahmyr Gibbs injured, they'll need runs like that as we hit the 5-minute 30 mark in the first quarter. Dump off is to Amon-Ra. They'll call him short. 2nd and inches. Looked like a first down to me, but short it is. 2nd and inches, basically everything they want available to them. Goff, he'll fake the handoff. He'll have Laporta. He'll shed a tackle with Laporta. Down into at the 20 of the Jaguars. And I'm wrong. That's Tharp. Oh my gosh, I got to get this right here. And Tharp, though, after celebrating, will jog to the locker room. We'll keep an eye on number 88. Does he come back in? My apologies on the name mess ups. I'll wait till I know for sure as we go. Play fake. Dump off. That's Laporta, and that's the end zone, and that's the Detroit Lions in for the score. Sam Laporta grabs the ball, turns on the Jets, and off we go. And look at his backflip. Oh, maybe he didn't quite get all the way there. He tried his best, did Laporta, and a nice catch, turn and run, and the Lions have the lead. As Jake Bates lines up. And the extra point is good. Let me ban this. Who's in our chat polluting it with cheap viewership opportunities. A return is on in the meantime. To the 27 go the Jaguars. Starting their second drive after the Trevor Lawrence fumble. They'll want that back. They were really driving well were the Jags. And it's unfortunate now that they weren't able to capitalize, but the Lions did. Now, what will Lawrence do? Oh, it's intercepted! And that will be Terry Arnold. And that's as quick as you like it. 2 turnovers from, oh my word, from Trevor Lawrence early. And that's not what he needed to be showing here. My goodness. Intercepted right after a fumble loss. It was read all the way by the young rookie, Terry Arnold. And the Lions in great position here to make it a 2-score game. They'll be at the 33 here at Levi's Stadium. Firing! Oh, it's contested. It was attempted to be caught by Bond. 23 on the coverage there. Incomplete. Dropping back is Goff. Chance to really... Oh, he's turned around and dumped. That's Hines Allen, one of the best rushers in the game, with one of the best defensive lines in the game as well. That'll put Lions at 3rd and 18 after the interception by Arnold. Up 7 already are the Detroit Lions. Dropping back Goff. The pressure is real. He'll dump to Montgomery. He'll get a block from 77. That's Sewell, but he can't. No, it's not Sewell. My apologies. But he can't get there. It's 4th and 10. Let's see if they trot Bates out here for the field goal. They will. Here we go. From the 33 of the Jaguars. Kick is up. And good. And the Lions have a 10-0 lead in the Super Bowl. Their first ever appearance in the Super Bowl in their franchise history. Same with the Jaguars. It's the Big Cat Bowl, some people have called it. And, you know, one of these teams will become a first-time champion in franchise history. Return attempt. They tried to spin, but he's dropped at the 23. Now, Lawrence, we talked earlier about how many questions there were around this man. Not being able to really show elite status, and early on he's fumbled once and thrown a pick. He'll need to settle in real fast here. And in motion, number 14, Lawrence goes short to what I want to say is Brenton Strange. Oh, another injury. No, it's Anzalone this time. The Lions really in tough with these injuries here. They haven't got word on any of them, so just keep an eye whether you see 34 back, things like that. Let's see if they are able to next man up all the way through this. Lawrence, he'll hand off to Etienne. He'll get dropped immediately. It's number 55 on the play, crushing Travis Etienne, and a loss of 1, I want to say. 3rd and 9, Lawrence in the gun with Etienne to his right, as we so often see. Lawrence, pressure, they'll screen to Etienne. Arnold falls in the way. Etienne breaks a tackle, though, and he fights an extra bit of fight across the line. It looked like Terry Arnold's flailing body was going to be enough to hold him back from the first down. Etienne at that second effort here to sort of get stunned, steady his legs, and get that first down. A beautiful effort by Etienne. Right here is that look. The replays really need an improvement. And I don't really want to stop the game and go at replays every 2 minutes. Now Etienne's to the left of Lawrence this time. Strange is in motion. Pressured, dropped. It was a safety blitz. Is that Branch? Could be. No, it's Joseph. I'm wrong on everyone. That's Calvin Joseph with the sack on Trevor Lawrence. A 9-yard loss. And the Detroit Lions, their defense is having their way tonight so far. Lawrence in the gun alone. He'll fire. Little off target, but adjusted and caught by number 87. Arnold's making a play on that tackle. Gain of 6. That'll be 3rd and 13. Lawrence. No pressure to speak of. Fires. Has a man inside. It's Tutu Atwell for the first down. Nice catch and burn. And Branch is going to chat with him a little bit. But a good throw. Good catch. And a first down for the Jaguars. They're across midfield here. Or, sorry, just prior to midfield at their own 49. Lawrence firing short. Strange. The target. He'll break a tackle. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 as we tick down to the final seconds of the first quarter here. The Lions a 10-0 lead. A fumble recovery and a interception helped that happen. It's caught. That'll be Atwell again. He'll say first down, and that'll take us to the second quarter. Again, the Jags trail 10-0. Thanks for sticking with me here. A few errors in the commentary. My apologies. It has been a while. That's why I wanted to get this in before we start a new era of commentary and Madden and all that stuff. So thank you for sticking with us here as we show Campbell his fiery self talking about what he needs from his team. Lawrence. He'll be on the Detroit 38. Firing. He'll have Strange. Oh, he fights tackles all day, this young tight end. They do love him. They felt like they could get rid of Evan Ingram, and they did that. And Strange came in this season. And what an impact he's had. Lawrence, hop, step, throws, finds Etienne, brought down, but a first down. And Lawrence is liking the energy now, but he's been in this position already this game and coughed up the football, so it's going to be on him. He'll fake the handoff. We haven't seen Etienne run in some time. Fires! He'll have Strange. They'll call him down at the 1, but I swear he reached into the end zone. I'm surprised that's not a touchdown as Campbell looks on. That looked every bit a touchdown from Lawrence to Strange to me. And what an effort. It looked like he reached across there knowing full well he needed to. But no challenge. 1st and goal at the 1. What will be the call out of Cohen? Liam Cohen fires. He's made such a difference as the head coach. And that's a touchdown for Tutu Atwell, by the way. And he'll go to sleep. I thought he was going to do a backflip backflip attempt like Sam Laporta, but no, he'll fake one and get down the ground. But the more important thing is he beats Arnold on the inside. And we're just talking about Liam Cohen, the first-year head coach, and what a difference he has made to bring his team to the Super Bowl of all places in his first season as head coach. Kick is up, and it's a 10-7 ball game. So the Lions gave up 12 plays, 78 yards, and a 5.05. That's about as beautiful as you can get for the Jags offense. Now, you wonder where they'd be if they hadn't given away those 2 early ones. Now, that was the drive to completion that they were hoping to have earlier. Still the Lions lead and receiving the ball. Here comes Bond, the rookie out of Texas. He will get to the 26, and out comes Jared Goff once again. Really an all-star player at this point. In an era and time now where in this timeline Jackson Dart is the starting quarterback for the Rams. where Goff was drafted. Here comes Montgomery, a surge, and 10 yards easy for number 5 and the Lions. Now in I formation, it's Jamal Williams at fullback, Montgomery at the tailback. It's a drop back though to pass. Goff. He's got Jameson Williams for a first down. The man made the massive play to bring the Lions to the Super Bowl on that overtime catch and run for a touchdown, and he'll make a play here, bringing the Lions another first down as they lead this game 10-7. Across midfield. Goff empty in the gun. Drop back, fires quickly. He has Amon-Ra for a 3-yard pickup. Now, Goff looking at 2nd and 7. Single back is Montgomery. J-Mo in motion. The fake is to Montgomery. The options are there. He fires. He'll find Amon-Ra. Another first down. Easy as you like as the Lions move up and down the field here. And keep in mind, this Mason Graham, Hines Allen, Trayvon Walker front for the Jags is one of the best in the league. But they have been almost fully nullified today. They have had the 1 sack, but other than that, Goff's done well and stayed protected. He'll drop off to J-Mo for 5. And that'll miss a 2nd and 5 as the Jaguars look to regain a 2-score lead. Possibly more than that. Actually, no, that's not possible. Sorry. Handoff. Montgomery. Not much there. It's 3rd and 3. No word on those injuries we saw. However, I do want to remind you, if you're just coming in, the Lions are without Jahmyr Gibbs today, without Aiden Hutchinson today. Injuries occurred before this game. Big losses, as you might expect. A nice catch by Amon-Ra on a button hook, and that'll be another first down. That's 3 for first downs for him today on this drive. Goff is in a rhythm here. Dropping back, pressure's on him. He'll dump off. It'll be Laporta. He calls for a block. He'll get down to the 4. Sam Laporta. Already a touchdown on his ledger. And the Lions working, grinding down the field against the Jaguars. Goff kills the play, it looks like. He'll drop back. He'll get blocks from the running backs. What a catch! It's Jameson Williams. He elevated, launched himself at that ball, and it's caught for a touchdown. And that's going to be a 16-7 lead right now. Look at this play by Williams. Decent coverage. He's a step behind, but he sure made it. He made sure he'd be more than a step by the end. That dive and extension, beautiful play by a player who's really coming to his own here in this playoffs. Here, really kind of been the threat, the elite threat that they believed he could be. Had those gambling issues as Liam Cohen looks on here, and his team trails by 10. But Jameson Williams, a beautiful catch, and the Lions up to a 10-point lead. Here come the Jags. A good drive now they had last time after those 2 turnovers. Lawrence, only 2 incompletions. Now, one of those is an interception, mind you. He also fumbled, if you're just joining us. Lawrence is in the gun. He's got Etienne. He's going to bring in Strange in a tight sort of scenario. He'll hand off to Etienne for 3. That'll be 2nd and 7, 4:05 left in the second quarter. Thanks for joining us here. It's the final game of our Madden 25 franchise, the Super Bowl between 2 teams who have never won it. The Jaguars beat the Steelers to get here. The Lions defeated the Bucs in overtime to get here. And we were at the Big Cat Bowl, the People's Super Bowl. It's been variously called because these are 2 franchises so down on their luck. And here they are in the big dance. Lawrence, arms out wide, receives the snap, dumps. Contested ball, but it'll be Brian Thomas Jr.'s ball, and he does that all season, does number 7. The Jags move the football. It's a first down. Handoff is inside to Etienne. Etienne surges to the 40. Etienne, a great run to the 35. Beautiful run, his best of the day, and he gets a little lippy with the Lions defender. Nice surge, nice burst at Etienne. There was talk that this would be his, make or break season. He's really showed out this year for the Jags, so he's going to be in line for a big contract, you'd think, in this timeline. Dump off to Strange. He's not able to break a tackle there. He's got 5 for 45. A heavy target is Brenton Strange there. As we head to the 2-minute warning in this Super Bowl. 17-7, Detroit Lions. We're at Levi's Stadium. I believe that's San Francisco, isn't it? In San Francisco, I want to say. Dropping back. Lawrence fires. It's contested. Oh, is that going to be called pass interference? It will. A defensive pass interference call against Kirby Joseph, who I erroneously called Kelvin Joseph earlier. That'll be an automatic first down. It's a tough call. It looks like it was, bang, bang, as they like to say. But it's a first down for the Jags, and Lawrence will go deep on that. He'll find heavily covered Brian Thomas, who will come down with it. And the Jaguars in business at the 13 of the line, still trailing 10. 1:24 left on the clock. Lions get the ball. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold. He has a chance to run this back. There's a rookie, but he'll be stumbling, tumbles down. Trevor Lawrence took him down, and that was a huge play. That could have been a pick six. I think Arnold was almost surprised to get the ball. He looked like he took a step or two backwards on that one, but it's intercepted, and what a read by Arnold. Oh my goodness. He shattered Tutu Atwell on that one. Look at that play. Beautiful job, and he might have been able to run it back and even quicker on his feet. And the Lions have a chance now to widen this gap before half. Let's see if they try. Montgomery filing back into the backfield. Firing his golf. Heavily covered. Incomplete. Alman-Ra took a shot there. A little slow to get up, but he's still on the field. Goff. Firing. J-Mo. That's 4 targets, 4 catches for the speedster. And that'll take us to a Lions timeout on 3rd and 2. Thanks for joining us here. It's been a turnover-prone half for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and this is not what Trevor Lawrence needed to erase that doubt that's been lingering over his career, whether he'd ever be great. Well, he made the Super Bowl now, but he's really struggled here in terms of protecting the football. That'll be a Lions first down, by the way, and time ticking. 39 seconds. Still 2 timeouts. Quick snap, as quick as they can do it. And our dump off, is to Laporta. That'll be another timeout. Just a 3-yard pickup. They're at the 48 of the Jags in the gun. 1 back. Goff firing. Guess who? Oh no, that's Isaiah Bond this time, not Jameson Williams. My apologies. The rookie out of Texas, Isaiah Bond, was a first-round pick in this world. Time is ticking though. The Lions don't have time for these kind of things. 4 seconds left. This is really it. Oh, they get out with 1 second left on a dump out play to Laporta. They'll probably try a field goal now, but they really ran that to the edge there. Here comes Jake Bates, former Michigan Panther, now making a good career for himself at field goal kicking for the Lions. That's up and in, and it's a free 3 for the Lions. 20-7 is your score at the half. A 3-score tilt at the moment. Well, I mean, they could get 2 touchdowns, so no, not a 3-score tilt. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. I really need to work on my commentary. That's why I'm here tonight. Thank you guys for sticking with me as we look at Goff firing, finding Laporta. He'd turn upfield for a TD on this one. And without further ado, the Jags trailing will kick off down by 13. Mathematics. Down by 13 on the day so far, but it'll look to be more from the Lions and Goff here as they are on the football with the lead. They'll start in what looks like a heavy package to some degree. Laporta in motion. Jamal Williams set wide. He'll get the dump off. Will the somewhat legendary Lion in his own right, but he'll get lost. He'll lose, 1 yard. Safe to say, not my best work today, but I do appreciate it. Here's Montgomery fighting through, spinning off one tackler and falling for a couple. That'll be 3rd and 9, though. This is the kind of defensive stand that the Jags need to stay in this ball game. Pass rush has not been as aggressive as we're used to seeing. Goff has time, fires wide open. It's caught. It's Amon-Ra, and it looked like he might have been able to go all the way, but he stopped that through a big gain. A good tackle there from number 6 of Jacksonville. But my goodness, there was green all around Amon-Ra. Nice closing speed from 6, like I said. That would be, not sure that name on there. Savage, Darnell Savage is safety. My apologies, Savage. Savage with a nice closing speed. Otherwise, that was a turn and burn touchdown. Jaguars on their heels, though. It'll be a dump to Laporta for 4 yards. This is on the verge of a blowout here. Jaguars really need to get after this Lions offense. They're missing 2 of their star players, 1 on offense, 1 on defense, but still making the plays. That's Jameson Williams catching that one. 3rd and inches now. Let's see what the Dan Campbell team dials up here. Remember, no more Ben Johnson this season, so a lot was made out of what their offense would be. It's been good. It's been a good offense all season. That's Isaiah Bond down to the 13 of the Jaguars, and there's very scarce little resistance here this drive. You gotta wonder, is the defense already gassed? Firing. Laporta, another 7. Another 7 on the play. Like I said, Jaguars D-line so vaunted. Been very quiet. Goff fires. He'll get Laporta, and he'll get a 1st down. They'll rule it 1st and goal at 3. And the upset meter is trending towards full blast here. Handoff, Montgomery. They're trying to hold him back. He gets 2 yards. He almost gets the end zone. They'll call him short. But 2nd and goal, they'll go empty now with the Lions. 2nd and goal from the 1. Goff fires, tipped away, a dangerous pass. That's Campbell. A nice tip. But if he could have got mitts around that thing, who knows? They'll think better, but they'll go back to that heavy look they did earlier. Handoff, Montgomery, he'll walk in easy as you like. It's 26-7. Detroit Lions, who look every bit ready to claim their first Super Bowl as a franchise. And what a day that would be. And you're going to have to keep this one in mind. If that is the way it goes, keep this in mind for the upcoming NFL season, which is the same year that this is. Will we see the Lions take home their first Super Bowl? Well, what we will see right now is the Lions go for 2. Make this into a 3-touchdown contest. Let's see if they're able to get it done. Pressure's on finally. Goff nowhere to go, and he's dumped. Hines Allen is there. So, it'll be a 26-7 ball game. There's no time to waste here for the Jags now. Of course. I mean, I don't even need to say it at this point. 5:21 in the 3rd, and the Jaguars trail by 3 scores. Return. Oh, it's a good one. They needed this kind of energy. Takes it, does return man, but we do have an injury. Let's see. It's backup tight end Gerald Everett injured on the special teams kickoff. Hopefully he'll be all right. Detroit outgaining Jacksonville in every respect. Lawrence, too many turnovers, to say the least. He'll fire. Caught. Number 87 is there. Is that Gabe? No, it's Josh Reynolds, ex-Lion, I believe. Been to a few teams as well, has Reynolds. Movement inside. Goes Atwell. But he'll fire out back to Brenton Strange. Tackled by Campbell, but they will have the 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup. You hear the overhead announcer potentially. If he's not too quiet. Lawrence. He'll make a handoff to Etienne, but nowhere to go. I believe that's DJ Reader. Stuffs him for a 2-yard loss. Nice play by the veteran defensive tackle. 2nd and 12. Behind the ball, behind the score line. Oh, it's contested attempt. Not caught though. Tough ask for Josh Reynolds, I believe. I think he's back already. Tough ask for him there. 3rd and 12. Pressure on Lawrence. He'll run. Lawrence, he'll slide short of the first down by quite a ways. They're 7 yards shy. And will punt. Logan Cook, they'll look to pin him deep and get an early turnaround by the defense. Let's see if they can do it. An awful, awful punt. The 24 is the landing zone out of bounds. As Jared Goff has led this team essentially unflappably. Beautiful catch there by Jameson Williams, as we mentioned. But essentially unflappably led this team here to a 3-score lead in the second half of their first ever Super Bowl. It's now or never for the Jags defense. Already in the 3rd quarter, it's now or never. Usually something you'd reserve for the 4th quarter. That nice tackle there, a gain of 1. That's Andre Sisco, number 5. Goff. Pressure on, and he's dropped for Josh Hines-Allen's 2nd statistical sack of the game and 3rd total if you count the 2-point conversion, which they do not in the stat books. The 2nd sack of the night for Hines-Allen. He absolutely ripped through number 68 there. Oof. Just dumped him. I believe that was Taylor Decker. A good tackle in his own right. Absolutely shredded. And a big down for the Jags. They need to stop. Goff's going to change the play here based on what he sees from the defense. A big chunk needed. 3rd and 17. 2 minutes in the 3rd. They're going to go with the screen look. They will dump to Montgomery. Montgomery, he'll get 7. A far cry from 17. And they'll line up Jack Fox to punt. And away the punt goes. Fox gets it to the 30. And a good tackle makes it to 33 as a starting point for the Jags as they trail big in this waning moments of the 3rd quarter. They'll start at single back under center. They will hand to Etienne. The Lions not fooled even for a second. Well, we do have an injury. It's Jack Campbell, an all-star middle linebacker. And, the Lions we've said it time and again, they've been inundated with injuries. That's another big one. But they still have a 3-score lead. Lawrence short to 87, Josh Reynolds. Gain of 5 yards, 3rd and 4. As we head to the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Empty set. Lawrence fires, caught. Brian Thomas sheds 1 tackle, gets a yard or 2 further, and they'll try to get another play off before the end of the 3rd. It's a stack set to Lawrence's left side, but he'll drag one over in Brian Thomas, and they'll fire the screen look. Etienne makes a move. He'll pick up about 9 as he slithers through, and we'll head to the 4th quarter. It's all on the Jags now. What can they achieve? What can they do to bring this back? 26-7 is your score as we head into the final quarter of this Super Bowl. Lawrence looking, fires, short yardage. Oh, it is dropped by Tutu Atwell. I was singing his praises earlier. He was a dynamic force for them throughout the season, but that is a drop he cannot have, even if he's hitting the back. 3rd and 1 is now this situation. Empty. Lawrence, heavy coverage. It'll be 4th and 1. He tried for Atwell again, but I don't know where he would have caught that ball. 4th and 1 here. They'll try a field goal. Cam Little, 56 yards. Kick is up. And he nailed it. It's 26-10. From 56, a howitzer out of Cam Little. And they get something on the board at least. Jags to kick off. 9:49 left. They need the play of their life from the defense and the offense at this point. But here comes Isaiah Bond to the 29. A healthy return. And out comes Goff. Let's see what kind of play calling they make here. One would think conservative, but there's still 10 minutes of play left. And a 16-point ball game. So 2/8 is enough to tie it for the Jags. It's a now 2-score game officially in that sense. Fakes the handoff. They will throw. Hines Allen is there. Oh, it's tipped. Oh, and if he had someone else there, it might have been tip pick, but Hines Allen was right in the face of Jared Goff. My goodness, what a player Hines Allen is. We mentioned 2 sacks already. Well, I mean 2 sacks this game. It's almost over. Goff firing short. He'll have Raw. Raw for 3. That'll be 3rd and 7. Jaguars, of course, needing to stop here. Pressure's non-existent, and Goff will find Jameson Williams. Another catch. He's been all over. First down, Lions, a big play there. 18 yards is your pickup. The Lions maybe look to slow things down here. Let's see. No, they don't know the meaning of the word. Caught again, Jameson Williams. A bit slow to get up, but he looks okay. Goff's going to edit this play here as he looks for his first ever Super Bowl win. Lost with the Rams, you'll recall, to the Patriots way back. And we do have an injury. I believe that is Mason Graham, the first round pick rookie, and he does not look happy. Let's hope he's okay. Hasn't had the impact either that they would have hoped, I think, in this game. Goff, handoff. Nice shift from Montgomery. He'll pick up 7, a 4.1 on the day for him, average-wise. 2nd and 3. Handoff. Faked, and there's nowhere to go. He's just going to get dropped. Screaming off the edge is Foyesade Oluokun. A sack. A 9-yard loss and a 3rd and 12 situation here. Time still on the Lions side. Goff fires. Oh, and it looked like it. Did it glance up the back of a Jaguar? I might have to see that again here. Let me exit the Super Sim here and see if it almost looked like that clanged off a Jaguar's back and then into the hands of the waiting Lions receiver. Let's see though. No, it just looked like that, but it was a beautiful throw actually. Denzel Burke, the rookie, he could have made a play had he been tracking the ball, but was not. Playing the man, it looked like there, but nice grab. My apologies on misunderstanding that there, but it's good to get a confirmation as we head back into the simulation. First down, Lions. Empty. No, he'll bring Montgomery back in, but it's just a fake to Jameson Williams then for 4. Like I said, he might be in double digits here with the catches he's had. If you're just joining us, the Lions running away with this Super Bowl here. 2 teams that have never been to the Super Bowl nor won it. 2026, here's Goff on the run. Goff's going to make a move. Goff's not even going to slide, and that's the kind of day it's been. Jared Goff, not known for his abilities by foot, has just surged from major first down and took a shot and popped up just fine for it. As Jared Goff. Nice play from Goff there. Empty again. He'll look. He'll fire. Jameson Williams. He'll water bug his way to the 3. He's at 10 catches now, I mentioned. There it is. The double digits for Jameson Williams. And what a day for him. What a playoffs for him. As the Lions look to put the dagger in this one. Goff. All day. Touchdown. Jameson Williams. That's his 2nd touchdown, his 11th catch. And we're talking about the same guy that won the game in overtime by sheer speed alone. What a coming out playoffs for Jameson Williams. A beautiful catch. He made the diving one earlier. And this will be a Detroit Lions Super Bowl win in 5 minutes, you'd have to think, by all likelihood. A 12-play, 71-yard, 4-minute, 39-second boat racing of the Jaguars when they absolutely needed a stop. They did not get one. So, I mean, it's more than Mount Everest at this point for the Jags. Really is. And the ball just surges there down the field. I'm not sure what that was about. But Lawrence has had a rough day. Not in the completion percentage, but the turnovers. 2 picks, 1 fumble lost. And just not the elite performance that he needs to really change the energy around his career. Deep shot here. Tipped away. Came up a little short of where it could be by the look of it. Nice tip down. Lawrence fires a catch and out of bounds. That will stop the clock. 3rd and 3. Lawrence, easy first down with the Lions playing back so deep. But they'll let him take that and run some more clock, I would think. Lawrence pressures on him. Turns, fires a wobbler across the field. And showing some frustration is Lawrence. Hard to blame him there. Firing. Lawrence will find Brian Thomas. Ever reliable. I think every time they've targeted him, it's been a catch. Gain of 6. 3rd and 4 now. Just 3:50 left. Firing. Lawrence picked off again. His 3rd interception of the day. Trevor Lawrence. This time, it'll be Carlton Davis with the interception, and it's all over now. The Lions, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Lions enjoying their time here on the field. This was not a close game, and not a good game from the Jaguars offense, as we run in the final minutes of what will be the first ever Detroit Lions Super Bowl victory. Montgomery, a loss of 1. Still have a job to do here, though. Even with the outcome as it is, potentially, well, presumably locked up, a throw to Amon-Ra. We'll pick up 7. 3rd and 4. Firing short yardage. That'll be shy of the first by a yard. Amon-Ra's there. They will punt, of course, with 2:30 some left on the clock. Here's the punt. Oh, and it's going to be a flag roughing the kicker. And that might just end the ball game. Might just end the ball game here. Roughing the kicker, and the call is against Foyesade Aluakan. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down, of course. And you have to figure, well, they still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so not quite finished yet with the Jags on offense. But obviously that's a killer too. Handoff. Allen is there. Hines Allen is there. No, sorry, it's Aluakan. My apologies. Foyesade Aluakan on the tackle. 33-10 is our score at the moment. We reign in the final 2 minutes of what will be a historic moment in the National Football League. The oft-maligned Detroit Lions going to bring one home in a matter of 1 minute and 20 seconds. The timeouts won't be called, it would appear anyway. The handoff, the stop is there. Aluakan again. They will actually have to punt, or no, they'll kick the field goal actually with Jake Bates. And it'll be kicked at about 37 seconds. Up it goes, in it goes, and it's 36-10 with just seconds left, under a minute, 34 seconds left for the Jaguars to, I don't know if they run plays or what they're going to do here, but we are ending the Super Bowl on a quiet note in terms of the play on the field. Lawrence. Firing deep. There's nothing left but this. Caught. And what a catch. Ryan Thomas, the first real deep ball we've seen out of Lawrence. They won't call timeouts, though. One final snap to end the Super Bowl. He'll go short. He'll be tackled, and the Detroit Lions, a 36-10 destruction. They'll be the Super Bowl champions as we close this era. We close this. Look at Jamal Williams already calling for the ring. We close this timeline as Dan Campbell's Dustin Gatorade. The timeline is closed with Detroit Lions as champions for the first time in franchise history. And Jared Goff, the likely MVP, tore through the defense. And here it comes. Carried by, I believe, Randy Moss, is that? There's Zach Wilson in there. Celebrating a Super Bowl as a backup to Jared Goff. And commissioner here with the trophy. He'll hand it off to Dan Campbell. Raise it for all to see. The Lions. I don't know why this audio is so quiet, but the Lions to take the Super Bowl. And thank you for joining us here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Let me see if there's anything further here on the coverage after these highlights, or if it was just that way. Did not see Anzalone back after his injury, but all is well that ends well. The Detroit Lions ended this one without any doubt. The true 2026 Super Bowl champions, 36-10. There you have it. Thanks for joining us. I've been Axel Haxton, back in the booth, kicking off the rust, and we'll see you. We'll see you for Madden 27. We'll see you for everything in between that I'll bring you. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Thanks for joining us once again. It was a real pleasure to bring you this game. The Lions, again, Super Bowl champions. They defeat the Jaguars 36-10.